Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we are taking a look at Tanker Boy here in the Lorraine 40 tons, or 40T, or just pretty much the Lorraine. Now, I have not played this tank, ever. Not on test server, just ever. And I'm wondering, I think I will do fine on this tank, because I love my AMX 5100, and this is pretty much the same tank, really. I think this thing might be slightly bigger and a little bit slower, maybe? Not entirely sure. Same gun, same amount of shells. Not entirely sure about, like, the secondary gun handling, if that is the same or not, but overall, it's pretty much just the AMX 5100. Yeah. So, hey look, the enemy team has an AMX 5100. Well, I guess we're gonna see who's gonna be better. Moving up here, and I just love these auto-loading tanks. I have multiple of them, and they're fantastic to play. Oh, I get some ass shots. Yes, we are. Put one in. Take his track off. I don't know. I kind of feel like the reload between shells is slightly slower on this thing, but that might just be me. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we get spotted. Ooh, take a shot. And take no damage? What the hell? Almost none? What the frick was that? Well, I guess we took some. Like, 140 damage? The fuck? Come on, come on, come on. Phew! And that is what I love about these autoloaders. We just got 2 kills within like 10, maybe 15 seconds, if even that long. And with the amount of shells you have in this tank, you can do that a lot. Like, get kills all over the place. Oh, and we finish off the 5100. Keep the building between us and the 30 there, and let's retreat. And that's what you need to do. This thing, the same with the AMX 5100. I'm gonna assume these things play exactly the same. They're pretty much the same tank. So, you play this thing as a flanker, you play it as a support tank, you play it as a harasser. All those kind of little things is what you do with this tank, and it plays a lot like a light tank, I guess, in some ways. Oh, we got spotted? Oh, maybe that light tank on the beach? Not sure, that was weird. Anyways, you play this thing sort of like a light tank, as in, you don't want to get shot. You don't want to be the first one spotted. People will target you, priority target you because you are such an amazingly dangerous tank to leave alive. And it's the exact same thing with the 5100. The tank is just way too damn dangerous to keep alive. Wow, AMX 3090 doing a fantastic job there killing that scout. Well done. Didn't take a single hit in return, I think. So we got a T49. Ooh, we gotta be careful of those. T49 shot to the face will wreck your tank badly. Just like the AMX 5100, this thing has no armor. I personally probably would have gone straight there and tried to put some shells into the T49. Let's see if we can get rid of him. But, I guess he moved, so it wouldn't have worked either way, but let's see if we can get some flanking shots. I guess a little bit more distance is not a bad idea. Okay, friendly over there. There's that T49. We get spotted, but he just fired. The second shell in. Don't quite get the third one out. But yeah, so we put 2 shells in, going for the reload. At this point, I personally wouldn't have gone for the reload, but I guess he's currently prioritizing the 30 and the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. So, knowing that, he has those 50 seconds or so to actually sneak up to him and be able to put those shells in. Oh, now come around this corner, you're gonna be spotted. Oh, there goes your element of surprise. You can still go flank him, but I would have waited there. I would have probably just held back for just a moment until I was loaded, and then pop out and just unload into his side there. And, oh, should have aimed that. Should have aimed that first shot. I mean, take a shot. And we finish him off. Good stuff. Going for the reload again. Good moment. All the tanks are spotted on the other side of the map, so there's no point in not reloading right now. But But yeah, reload management. Let's talk about reload management. I reload, the way I handle reloads on tanks like this and the 5100 and some light tanks as well with autoloaders is whenever I know I'm in a safe spot and people are far enough away from me that they're not going to directly attack me or come after me when I'm reloading, is the moment I pick for reloads. If I know that I'm going to have an engagement probably very soon and I need to be able to defend myself, then I would probably wait with reloading. It's just not worth at that moment. Oh, not sit here for long. Oh, we got ammo racks. That was very risky, sticking around there. Very, very risky. And we have the ass of the E75. The AFK. Oh, could have aimed that one a little bit better. Should have been able to get 2 shots in. He's clearly AFK by the looks of it. With WZ-120 capping, we are reloading. E75 seems to be AFK. That is right now a blessing because that tank could single-handedly win this game. E75 at full health is a force to be reckoned with. It is bad. Okay, we got the reset off. We're just gonna sit behind them, get some free damage. That would be fantastic. Yep. AFK. Wow. Free damage. Holy crap. I would go for it. Well then, an ammo rack. That works. Let's take a look at the stats. Now, I definitely can't take anything away from this game. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. But I would have done a couple of things a little bit differently. Like with the Ferdinand, I would have held back for just a moment, wait for that reload, pop out, put one into his track, and then just pour into his side. That way, you know, he wouldn't be able to spot us, he wouldn't see it coming, wouldn't be expecting us at all, and we would have the element of surprise. And a couple of times, I would have probably not gone for a reload at those moments. There were tanks up ahead that were not spotted at that moment, so unknown where they were at that point. And I just would have felt safer actually having some shells, being able to defend yourself, and then reload when you know it's safe. So I probably would have done a little bit differently here and there, but overall, I mean, clearly the result is here. So what I was saying, or trying to say at least, is the reload management is very personal. Some people just keep on shooting until their clip is empty and then, you know, just the auto reload. While I personally love to go for whenever I get a chance to reload, if I have, I don't know, only 3 or so of the shells remaining, 3 or less, then I will go for a reload. If I have 3 or more, I probably won't, unless, like, there's a lot of conditions in this. If I know I'm gonna have to fight a tank that has, let's say, 1500 health, I'm gonna go for a full reload, because I'm gonna need my entire clip. If one of the shells crits or bounces or something, I'm gonna need that 6th shell. So, it really depends on, how do I put it? You need to read ahead, like what is coming. Around this corner that I'm going right now, is there going to be a light tank with only 50 health remaining, and I only need 1 shot, so if I have 2 shots, then I'm safe, you know. But if you go around the corner with only 1 shot, and you bounce it, and the light tank can then just free-for-all your face for the next 46 seconds or so. I'm not entirely sure what the reload on Lorraine is, but the AMX 5100 is 47 seconds, give or take. So I'm going to assume this is roughly the same, maybe 50. I'm not entirely sure, but... So, you need to really be able to judge the situation and look around, like, what am I going to be up against? How much health do I have? Is it, you know, going to be dangerous for me to do this? And it's all these conditions, and it's sort of micromanagement and very situational awareness, like, okay, I'm going to go around here, these and these TDs have not been spotted, they're more than likely out there somewhere, so I'm going to need all my shells to be able to finish them off. Or I know that there's 1 tank around this corner, he's at very low health, I have 2 or 3 shots remaining, that is more than enough to finish him off. I'm just going to go in and maybe take 1 hit and just murder him, or, you know, so it's a constant looking of what can I do with the shells that I have, and is it enough for what I need? And that's what you need to learn. And it took a little bit for me as well to learn this, and I'm really comfortable with the way I reload. I almost never find myself in a situation where I'm out of shells. Unless my team just instantly dies and just surrounded by everybody, of course I'm going to be out of shells. But any engagement that I control, I'm never without shells. And yeah, like I said, some people just go in, shoot all their shells, and then run away for the reload. I like to plan it a little bit more and really control my engagements and know that, okay, I'm gonna need at least so many shells, so I'm gonna go for reload now. I know I'm safe right now where I'm at. I can reload now just fine, I won't get murdered, and I can go in. So that's just how I do it. I'm not saying that's the best method, I'm not saying that works for you, but that's just how I do it. And I just wanted to throw that out there. Mastery Bash first class, we got a Demolition Expert, woohoo! Bruiser, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. Now the E75 was a bit cheaty, cheap damage of course. Don't get me wrong, it's still damage. I would have done exactly the same. I would have probably gone for his engine deck just to get an engine fire, but I think what was it, 3 shots into him and then an ammo rack or something? I think that works. Yeah, 3 shots into him and then ammo rack. So yep, that definitely worked. Very cheap because you don't pay for all the extra damage, but you do get it. So walked away with 1231 base experience, 4000 damage done. Holy shizballs. Followed by a Frenchie again, AMX 1390. Well played to him as well. Good game. So, for 22 shots, hit 19, pen 16, damage 4700. Wow. We took 5 hits to the face, all of them penetrated. Yeah, on this thing, as well as the AMX 5100, don't even think you're ever gonna bounce. And if you do, call the newspaper because a miracle just happened. These things do not bounce. We damaged 9 people, killed 7, drove 3.4 kilometers, we really drove around, and walked away with 7k profit. For tier 9, not too bad. Could have been a little bit more, but shells are quite expensive on these things, and the repair costs are quite high as well. I've noticed that on the AMX 5100 as well. It's pretty difficult to rake up a decent profit on the thing, without a premium account of course. And sadly, Tanker Boy here already had his daily double, so it's only 1231 single experience, but still, very nice game, and I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is actually the first Lorraine video I put up on my channel. Not sure, but I don't think I have any Lorraine videos up here yet. So, yay! Got a new tank, as in, on the channel. I'm trying to collect them all, like to show every single tank in the game. At least one game of. I have no idea where I'm at. I should make a list at some point. That's gonna be a beep to do, though. Yeah, oh well. I'm ranting. Sorry, I'll cut off here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.